You already know who it is, baby. Snakehill 107, aka the angriest anarchist on the internet, baby. And I'm back again in my blue shirt. So you already know what we're about to do today. Today's about to be a fucking doozy that I'm gonna drop right in your mouth that you can swallow. So what am I looking at today? What is the hatred, the fucking toxic dump of today? What is it gonna be? What am I gonna be ranting about today? Because there's always something really stupid going on the internet, things that other people are finding problems with. What's it gonna be today? Today, we're looking at a video, or should I say a clip, of something Busta Rhymes said. And apparently he really upset a lot of Eminem stans and all kinds of fucking people, because of course he's gonna upset the Eminem stans. And this is something fucking harmless. It's not like he insulted Eminem or anything like that. No. What did he do? What crime did Mr. Busta Rhymes commit? Oh, he claimed that Eminem's verse was so good that it made him change and rewrite his... Okay. Busta Rhymes basically made Eminem change his verse. He's retelling a story about when Eminem was collaborating with him or something. Busta Rhymes' verse was so good that Eminem was inspired to go and rewrite his entire verse. Something a lot of artists in hip-hop do when they're collaborating. You know, that's the beauty of it. You know, you get something amazing out of it at the end of the day. You know, you hear the person you're collaborating with, you know, they have a lot of ideas, and then you have a lot of ideas, and you bounce them off of each other, and you rewrite your verse, they rewrite theirs multiple times, till you find something that completely just works and goes together. But for some reason, people are really mad about Busta Rhymes making that statement. For no fucking reason at all. They're just claiming, oh, Eminem's better than this fucking gorilla and all that, calling him slurs, and it's just the beauty of the internet. You know, somebody could say something and it could be taken completely out of context, and the entire internet will just eat it up as it being the worst of the worst. Like, obviously the intentions are always bad. But that's what we're going to deal with today. So I'm going to look at some of these amazing comments that totally have critical thinking skills in them that I don't have to dissect totally. And let's just get started, shall we? 3 minutes in. Pretty good. Okay. First comment is from somebody named Gerard O'Dwyer. Says, nobody wants to listen to these old fags. Come out of the closet already. I'm disappointed. I used to be a fan of Busta Rhymes and Eminem. And now the only people who listen to them are default profile picture grandpas on Facebook. None of their new songs are bangers. All the diss tracks aimed at these has-beens are better than any of their new material they have put out. Their new music is simply trash. Okay, let's fact check that for a second. I'm just gonna go off of Spotify data right now, because I think you can get the point. Busta Rhymes, at the time of me recording this, has about 12.4 million monthly listeners on Spotify. And Eminem has a whopping 73.2 million monthly listeners on Spotify. So who the fuck is this nobody you were talking about? These quote-unquote old fags are doing much better than any of the artists you possibly listen to, so go fuck yourself. You started your channel a few days ago, and this is what you decide to do with it? You decide to shit on two hip-hop legends? I really hope this is a burner account, because, I mean, stans of both these artists are not going to be pleased with your words. And for no fucking reason at all. There's no reason for you to do this. There's no reason other than your own subjective music taste that doesn't align in any way with what the majority of the population believe. And you claim they all agree with your bullshit by generalizing and saying nobody wants to listen to them. Believe it or not only old people listen to Busta Rhymes or Eminem, okay? I guarantee if I go on TikTok and search up an Eminem or Busta Rhymes song, I will find a shit ton of Gen Alpha or Gen Z kids doing shitty dances to it. 73 million monthly listeners. Holy shit, if that's true, that's a lot of grandpas. What the fuck's going on there in that generation? And also, what's really fucking funny about your statement there, which is based on a meme that apparently only old people use Facebook, it's not something to be taken seriously. When most of the people I see on Facebook, and I use Facebook as well, so I'm totally a fucking grandpa, most of the people on there are Gen Z and little kids. I barely see any old people on there. Also, right now, it's still one of the biggest social media platforms on the internet to this day. So that just completely nukes any point you tried to make just now, because first of all, your point is based on a fucking meme. And who are you to say what defines a song as a banger? You have your own subjective taste. That's all this comment is based on, and emotional raging on your keyboard. Oh, and all the diss tracks aimed at Eminem and Busta Rhymes are better than their songs? I mean, sure, you can have that opinion, like I said. But that still doesn't change the fact that Machine Gun Kelly's Rap Devil music video has a horrific dislike ratio, and so does that shitty music video Nick Cannon made. And as of late, I haven't found any diss track aimed at Busta Rhymes, so I'm assuming this part of your comment was entirely aimed at Eminem. Either way, you can like or hate their music, nobody's forcing you. But don't force everyone else to hold the same beliefs as you because you personally don't like something. Okay? For fuck's sakes. I thought I made my point clear time and time before this. Would I talk about the same shit? Next comment is from somebody named Sophie Picknell. Says, they're both wet blankets. I don't know what else to call these niggers. That won't get me banned. Fuck just their head in turds. They have whole objects up their asses. They think they are unstoppable until someone shuts them up. The mere presence of these faggots makes me sick. Do you really think Busta Rhymes and Eminem are just friends? They probably try to get each other pregnant because the woke media believes men can give birth to babies. At least none of the members of One Direction are gay, and yet people on Facebook call them faggots. The culture doesn't want Eminem or Busta Rhymes. Rap music shouldn't even be called art. Every rapper has a gay sexual relationship with each other. I don't respect fags, and I suspect they all are. So, I don't know what the fuck wet blanket means. I'm assuming it's a homophobic slur, but okay. And it's funny how you say you don't know what to call them, and yet you say the word that will end up getting you banned. Or, that's if Neil moves his ass. Anyways, it's obvious you don't even think before you comment, and don't talk about heads up asses when you sound like you have multitudes of copies of your own head stuffed all the way up your fucking butt, all the way until it comes out of your head, and your spine is just multiple heads of yourself at that point. What is this comment about? Like, really? What are you saying, shutting them up? Is that supposed to be a threat? Am I supposed to take some Puritan cunt on her period seriously? You're probably part of some Moms for Liberty type of bullshit. If you don't like Busta Rhymes or Eminem, don't search for them and don't listen to their music. Stop with the, ooh, this celebrity's gay and does gay sex because I said so, gay baiting bullshit. I'm so sick of seeing it. And you mentioned One Direction apparently not being gay, when that is one of the biggest targets of gay baiting, next to fucking Justin Bieber and Clay Aiken. People on Facebook call everyone faggots, myself included. I use that term almost universally. That word could refer to literally anyone. I just use it as a generic insult. If you're referring to the gay baiting culture on social media platforms like Facebook, those people are just edgy trolls. I don't know why we were talking about Facebook in One Direction in 2024, but what the fuck ever. It's ironic hearing you say how you don't like it when people post gay bait about One Direction, but then you do so with Busta Rhymes and Eminem, and that's supposed to be different somehow. Again, you have subjective music taste. Whatever. Who cares? But believing you have the objective taste in music is complete bullcrap. You are white and acting like you know what the culture wants, and at the same time, you claim rap music shouldn't be called art. Who the fuck are you to say anything about hip-hop, you fucking white trash whore? Go spew your homophobic moms for liberty, ultra-right Christ fag stuff somewhere else. Nobody wants to hear it. Next comment is from somebody named Christiane Otter Bailey. And oh boy, this one's bad. There's a lot to unpack here. He says, the mainstream is blind. These musicians are not cool at all. They secretly paid the Illuminati for the rise to stardom. You dumbasses. I'm not trying to start a massive argument with a bunch of blue-pilled rich kids. You need to take the red pill. All the signed rappers you listen to are garbage compared to the rappers in the underground. You need to realize and wake up that all the chaos in the world right now is caused by the shit they are spitting out onto the world. Tupac, Biggie, Big L, Big Pun Proof, Juice WRLD, XXXTentacion don't deserve to be missed. For real. They don't deserve to be recognized for anything. The only thing they have made is niggerish music backed by record labels. I bet they all screamed like faggots when they died, though. Oh my fucking god, with this hipster shit again. How are people blind for personally enjoying another artist's music? Shut the fuck up, especially with that Illuminati conspiracy crap. Eminem literally lived in a hole before he got famous. And Busta Rhymes he grew up in a rough environment. They weren't just handed fame and fortune the day they were born. There is no secret Illuminati lizard man that tells people if they will be rich or famous or not. This is just some classic QAnon conspiracy theory you made up in your own head. Because you are mentally ill and need to be put on some serious medication because this is just fucking ridiculous at this point. 200 plus replies under your comment, all calling you a schizophrenic retard, which you are. Anyone that unironically believes this red pill, blue pill shit is most likely extremely schizophrenic. Just because a rapper is signed, that doesn't mean their music is immediately bad. Just like if a rapper is independent, that doesn't mean that their music is immediately good. It's about their skill as a lyricist and people's own subjective preferences that determine whether they are good or not. The thing that really proves my point that you really are a loony fuck that needs to be put in a padded room is when you claimed all the chaos in the world is because these rappers exist. That is not a normal way of thinking at all. It almost sounds like you may be a threat to yourself and others, and I suggest that you either seek help or fucking kill yourself. These rappers are not doing anything to you. The world is not going up in flames because fucking Eminem or Busta Rhymes released a song today. And another good reason for the amount of butt rape you are experiencing in the replies to your comment is because of the fact that you talk shit about all kinds of legendary rappers who died. The fans of those rappers are not going to be fucking happy that you said they deserve to die, jackass. What do you think? They're just going to be like, okay, yeah, I agree, he's right. I mean, XXXTentacion is my idol, but he's right, I guess. He deserves to die. No! People are gonna fucking disagree with you. People are gonna argue with you and call you a freak. Because you are. You're doing this for attention. It makes no sense to say you are not trying to start an argument, and yet you do exactly that by rage baiting with the deaths of famous rappers. And you also included the N-word, of course, so there are so many reasons you are getting ass blasted in the replies that I don't feel 1 ounce of sympathy for you. You're a disgusting piece of shit, and I think you should check yourself into a fucking mental hospital. And that's about enough as I need to say. Really, really disgusting. Wow. Next comment is from somebody named Olga Villegas. Or Villegas. Villegas. Says, these rappers are puppets. They're covering something up. They obviously are hiding the truth that people in Hollywood eat the flesh of children. Their music is just fucking karaoke. It doesn't even sound right. Every time they rap, it makes my ears bleed. I have a lot of words to say to them, but if I said it, I would get in trouble. Ooh, I wonder what those words are. These rappers are whores and prostitute themselves to Hollywood every day, 24/7. They wouldn't make it anywhere else in the world, especially Singapore. They would get laughed at, but maybe that's what these clowns want. History's not on their side. One day will end and they will get the consequences they deserve for their actions. All this hype they have around them now will lose all its energy, and they won't be useful to Hollywood anymore. Everything around them will fall apart. The record labels must have been high to have signed these trannies with the asses and boobs of women. They just exist to distract us from what's behind the wall. They have no passion or love for their work. They have no friends. Cristiano Ronaldo is better. Oh, great. Another conspiracy theory again. Do I really need to repeat it? There is no Illuminati boogeyman. And for fuck's sakes, now we're getting into the adrenochrome baby-eating conspiracy? Oh boy, this is just a wild day. Wow. Just stop listening to music. Stop listening to the news. Just go in a fucking padded room. Maybe you can be mates with Christiane up there. This shit is making my fucking brain bleed. I cannot believe YouTube allows these retards to have their own little echo chamber on YouTube, and yet punishes anyone who dares criticize them because they are YouTube's little safety net. All these conservatard YouTube channels are just one massive safety net that YouTube constantly uses and promotes to everybody on the platform. All this PragerU and Ben Shapiro and White Power Hour with Steven Crowder bullshit. And also, what is it with these QAnon freaks and dick riding Singapore so hard? What did Singapore do that all the conservatard white Christian freaks love it so much? That's my question. It's fucking funny. I bet if they went to Singapore, they would get their asses kicked. Right after they get off the plane. Ooh, I would pay to see that. When will society actually wake up and stop pandering to these retards? When will the Sigma trend lose its steam? I'm getting fucking sick and tired of it, and I've already been sick and tired of it. I'm past it at this point. They accuse everything of being woke and trans and LGBT and being part of furry culture, when at the same time they cry about the SJWs accusing everything of being racist and sexist and transphobic. It sounds like you enjoy staring at Eminem or Busta Rhymes' ass. By the way, just by the way you sounded and you described them, existing to quote-unquote distract you, suspicious there. I think you know what would be really, you know what would be really fucking funny? Imagine if somebody put out a conspiracy that it's not actually lizards in control of the universe and it's actually something bigger and it's fucking cheeseburgers. Like walking cheeseburgers are the reason why we are on this earth. Oh my god, imagine if they actually start believing that and then Rumble starts putting up breaking news, the cheeseburger people are out to get us. And they're at war with the lizard people over baby blood and making the birds and the bees gay. Oh my god, these people are so fucking sick in the head. Oh my god. How many bullets will it take until all of that is just out of them? I think that their entire brain will be gone. This needs to stop. Fuck me. Next comment is from somebody named Four Pious Men. Says, keep that rap shit in Africa. I have no respect for the niggers. If one burned to death, we would be a step closer to freedom. Busta Rhymes and Eminem can go fuck each other, because they are the epitome of this futuristic noise people call music. The beats are garbage, and somehow they get cash for it. I dare them to try and fuck around with proud Christian men. I'm sick of hearing their songs. They need to be pulled from the radio, and someone should hack the internet and remove all rap music that lies at the ass of YouTube. I refuse to kiss YouTube's ass. I'm fucking mad. This is discrimination against Christians. Boo fucking who. Great. Time for more hate speech against black people, I guess. Why are you on a video about hip-hop if you hate black people so much? And what do you mean, freedom? What freedom? What freedom do you want that requires you to kill black people? Like, freedom to be an obnoxious faggot? I think you can pretty much do that already. And if you hate the futuristic noise, just go back to listening to cavemen banging on sticks and rocks and shut your fucking mouth. Is it that much of a chore to do? To just turn it off? You're the one who put it on. And what does you being Christian have to do with anything? Why do you always pull that same card every single time something that you people don't like exists? Nobody is going to waste their time hacking the internets just to remove all black people and rap music from it. I'm sorry, but that's just not going to happen. There is no discrimination against Christians, and if you call YouTube not banning black people discrimination against Christians, then I guess Jesus was a pedophile and you Christ fags can go die. You deserve all you get, because the only way apparently to respect you is to discriminate against anyone who isn't part of your group. How the fuck can how the fuck can people be against discrimination and yet not discriminate against you? So I guess you are the group that really deserves to be discriminated against. Congratulations. Fuck you and go die. Fucking thing. Last comment is from somebody named Dissident Citizen. And this is a really long comment. Holy shit. Says, they both should have their arms burned off, if you know what I mean. It's getting harder and harder to find good songs when everyone listens to these narcissistic faggots making music for little girls who rate every album a 5. I don't think there is a single rating I can give to any album or song they release. I think their music should be tossed into a bottomless hole. It's been 37 years, enough is enough. The past was so much better and more wholesome before rap turned the world into everyone having a gay sex orgy with each other. All the dance albums prove these people can't compose music. They are so ass backwards they shit from the same hole they piss from. Don't worry, soon the bullets will arrive in their skulls, and I hope the gunmen have good aim. They have been against us white Christians for too long. This video has drained my emotions dry, and now I can't even eat. This was sufficient enough even without the cherry on top. That the sheep listen to these things. Eminem should shave his fucking beard already. What? It's long as fuck. Having long hair on your face or head or anywhere is a sin. He will be facing an infinity in hell. They also shouldn't be drinking alcohol and having sex before marriage. Doing those things is not cool, like sticking your penis up another faggot's ass. Hanging out with little boys is not cool. Someone should waterboard them in their sleep. No mercy, no sorry. If I see any rapper in public, I'm killing them. Okay. Nice, nice. Full of threats and more fucking emotional, subjective fucking bullshit as always. Calling them narcissistic. Why? That's really I don't understand what that means. Narcissistic for what? For like that you can't use that insult like just generically. Calling somebody narcissistic, there has to be a fucking reason. What makes them narcissistic? Making music for little girls makes them narcissistic? What? And since when are little girls listening to Busta Rhymes and Eminem? How little are these girls that we're talking about here? If you're talking about prepubescent girls, I doubt they're listening to fucking Eminem. I really doubt they're listening to Eminem or Busta Rhymes when they're that young. So that just doesn't make any fucking sense. And you have the right to your opinion if you don't like their music or rap music or whatever. But I mean, this is fucking insane. This is more bullshit, more Christian nationalist hate speech about black people and homophobia and unbelievable. And just threatening to kill black people and gay people and talking about how everything's a sin. Having a beard is apparently a sin. I didn't know that. And apparently drinking alcohol is a sin. Okay, well, I mean, I've heard that before. Having sex before marriage, I've heard is a sin. And then back to the homophobia, and then he says something about hanging out with little boys is also apparently a sin to this guy. So having friends that are younger than you, which they don't. I don't remember ever seeing Busta Rhymes or Eminem hanging out with a little boy, so where the fuck did you hear that? And even if they did, what's the fucking problem there? Unless they're raping the little boy or something. This is what I don't understand about these fucking white trash Christian nationalists. Is that they just look for everything and they want to make everything a fucking problem. They want to kill everybody. They want to kill everybody. They just want excuses to kill people. That's all they do. That whole religion is just bloodthirsty for everybody. And then yet they claim people in Hollywood eat children. When they literally do that themselves. Enough said. This whole fucking comment section is terrible, all because Busta Rhymes said something, like, I don't even know what these people are on about. I mean, it doesn't seem to be Eminem stans. It's more just like fucking people who hate hip-hop. I actually thought this was on a Vlad TV channel for once. I actually thought it was his channel at first. But apparently, it's some other guy who... But the video just says, when Busta Rhymes made Eminem change his verse. That's all it says. That's the title of the video. And it has Eminem talking about, Busta Rhymes talking about when he made Eminem change his verse. Simple. Like, what's the problem here? I'm just lost for words how fucking retarded this is. But anyways, I said what I had to say. This is MakeHit107, Angriest Anarchist on the internet. This video will probably get taken down because Neil doesn't want to do his fucking job, and yet I have to read the hate speech for him. So, there we go. Yeah. Till next time. Bye.